Hello, and welcome to AccessTelevision.tv. Today, I wanted to demonstrate a media player. JetAudio is a media player that supports very many file formats. It seems to be very accessible with screen readers and screen magnifiers and keyboard navigation. It also has good context menu integration and allows you to do some kind of neat things that I haven't seen many other players allow you to do. To get started with, we go to the folder that has some media files in it.
Menu, search box, edit, type text in this edit field or press up or down arrow to move through items.
I open my start menu and tab.
Tab, at 1 of 9, A.
The tab button will move your focus from the left side of the start menu to the right side of the start menu. We arrow down.
Documents, pictures, music, 4 of 9, M.
So imagine this view here would be the default folder that you save all your music to. So you could definitely have more in here. The way this is organized, it's organized by the artist name. And here we have
Space, Tom Petty.
Tom Petty. So there's a couple of different ways we could open this. One of the things that I like about JetAudio is if we context menu.
Applications, context menu. To navigate, press up or down arrow. O, open, O.
Let's go ahead and arrow down and see what we have here.
Browse with Paint Shop Pro, B. Open a new window, E. Open as notebook in OneNote, O. 7-zip submenu, 7. Set a scan destination submenu, S. Share with submenu, H. WinRAR submenu, W. Restore previous versions, V. JetAudio submenu, J.
Here in your basic context menu, you can now hear JetAudio is there.
Include in library submenu, I. JetAudio submenu, J.
It also tells us that it's a submenu, so we expand that by pressing the right arrow button.
Create JetAudio's album, C. Create JetAudio's albums, left parent for each subfolder, right parent, S. Play with JetAudio, P. Add to JetAudio's current album, A. Create audio CD with JetAudio, C. Convert with JetAudio, C. Create JetAudio's album, C. Create JetAudio's albums, left parent for each subfolder, right parent, S. Play with JetAudio, P.
So we went through all the items there and it wrapped around, and we're now back to the play button. We press enter on that and let's see what happens. This might be kind of loud.
Enter, O. Leaving menus, items, multi-select list. No.
Let's turn it down a little bit.
Space. Space.
Among the wildflowers.
Blank.
Alright, so to turn that up and down,
Space.
I just used, to turn the volume up and down, I simply used the up and down arrows. For pause and play is the space bar. So it has some pretty basic type of controls. You have page up and page down, I believe, is next track and previous track. Alright, so that's kind of just opening the root of the folder. So let's go back to it and see actually what we have in this folder.
Enter, Tom Petty, items, view, multi-select list box, not selected, wildflowers, 1 of 1.
So in there we would have like the name of the album.
Wildflowers.
So we go to the album we want.
Enter, wildflowers.
Okay, so in this folder we just randomly kind of select a file.
Tom Petty -wildflowers -13. House in the Woods.mp3.
Okay, so here we have one selected, and we go ahead and open our context menu.
Applications, context menu. To navigate, press up or down arrow, P. Play, P.
I'm going to start arrowing down, and let's see if we can find JetAudio like we did before.
Add to Windows Media 7-zip submenu, 7. Open with submenu, H. WinRAR submenu, W. Send by Bluetooth to submenu S. Restore previous versions V. Send to submenu N. Cut T. Copy C. Create shortcut S. Delete D. Rename M. Properties R. Play P.
Now, you could hear there that there was no kind of JetAudio option in your context menu, and that's probably just due to you trying to open a single file. So the way you would open just your single file in JetAudio was we're still in the context menu here, and we start arrowing down,
Add to Win 7. Open with submenu H.
and we go to open with,
iTunes I. JetAudio J.
and there's our JetAudio. We press enter.
Enter. Leaving menus. Wildflowers. Items view. Multi-select list box. Tom Petty -Wildflowers -13. House in the Woods. MP3. 13. House in the Woods. Tom Petty Wildflowers. 13 of 15. JetAudio. Currently playing track 1532. Tom Petty Wildflowers 13. House in the Woods. MP3. Tom Petty House in the Woods.
So there you could hear it read the file name, file format, stuff like that. So, you know, I think it has pretty good voice feedback for sure. I'm going to try to pause this,
Space.
and we just go ahead and close it.
Alt F4. Wildflowers. Items view. Multi-select list box. Tom Petty -Wildflowers -13. Tom Petty. Items.
Alright, so this is basically our music here, so we're going to go ahead and close this too.
Alt F4.
And the next type of files we're going to look at is like video type of files.
Breakfast.club.1985.mkv.
Okay, so in here I have actually quite a few files with various file formats. So let's just go to the top and start.
21 Jump Street.img.
So this particular file format is kind of like an ISO format. Let's go ahead and right click on it or open our context menu.
Applications. Context menu. To navigate, press up or down arrow. O. Open. O. Print P. Omni page 15 submenu O. 7-zip submenu 7. Open with submenu H. Mount left parent virtual clone drive right parent M. WinRAR submenu W. Send by Bluetooth to submenu S. Restore previous versions V. Send to submenu N. Cut T. Copy C. Create shortcut S. Delete D. Rename M. Properties R. Open O. Print P. Omni page 15 sub 7-zip submenu. Open with submenu H.
Now we kind of wrapped around there, and as you could hear, there was no JetAudio type of.
Open with submenu escape. Leaving escape.
So let's go to the next one.
Breakfast.club.1985.mkv.
Now this is an MKV file extension format. We open our context menu again.
Applications. Context menu. To navigate, press up or down arrow P. Play P. 7-zip submenu 7. Open with submenu H. WinRAR submenu W. Send by Bluetooth to submenu S. Restore previous versions V. Send to submenu N. Cut T. Copy C. Create shortcut S. Delete D. Rename M. Properties R. Play P.
Okay, so there we wrapped around the top, and we're going to go to open with.
7-zip submenu. Open with submenu H. JetAudio J.
And there's our JetAudio. Go ahead and press enter.
Enter. Leaving menus. V-test. Items view. Multi-select list box.
Sounds like it's playing pretty good. So I'm going to mute my JAWS real quick.
Space. Speech off.
I am now going to press my arrow button towards the right to see if we can fast forward. Went pretty far there. Let's see if it will play.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay, so
think
there I
there's
can
been a
hear it
mistake. I
talking.
know it's detention, but
So I'm going to try to pause
I don't
it.
think I belong in here.
Sounded like it would do that alright. Let's go ahead and turn JAWS back on.
Speech on. Title is left bracket 611 right bracket breakfast.club.1985.mkv.
Map.
Grownups.iso.
So here's the ISO That's also similar to the image one we tried first that didn't play or didn't have an option to open with JetAudio. So this one probably is not going to either.
Wedding singer left bracket 1998 right bracket .avi.
Alright, so here's a .avi, so we try that one.
Application J.
And there's a JetAudio option. We press enter and let's see what happens.
Enter. Leaving menus. JetAudio left bracket.
I'm going to mute JAWS.
Space. Speech off.
And I'm going to turn the volume down here by pressing the down arrow button.
Alright everybody, come on, out on the dance floor.
And that sounds like it's playing. Let's try to fast forward. Sounds like that's working. Let's try to space. Pause it. To make it go full screen would be, I believe, Alt Enter. So let's try that. I'm going to start it. So there, it's not full screen. So it's kind of like a widescreen format perhaps. So we go ahead and press Alt Enter. Now it is full screen. Looks like that plays pretty good. We'll just simply close this window. Let's go ahead and turn JAWS back on.
Speech on.
To turn speech on and off with JAWS would be JAWS key, space.
Space.
Then you hear that beep. And then the next button you have to press is S.
Speech off.
Same thing to get it back on. JAWS key, space. You hear that sound. The next button you have to press is S.
Speech on.
Alright, so let's go to the next file format.
The wedding singer left bracket 1998 right bracket .mp4.
So here's an MP4.
Applications context menu. JetAudio J.
There's JetAudio. We press enter.
Enter. Leaving menus. V-test items view.
Give this a few seconds, see if it starts.
Space. Speech off.
Man, look at him go.
If I get to
Speech on.
Sounds like it plays pretty good too. We go ahead and close it. Alt F4.
Alt F4. V-test item.
So that was all of them. So most of them played. There was a few of the ISO type of file formats didn't play. So let's go back one file folder here.
My videos. Items view multi-select list box. Not selected access television dash web page 2/ jet test 1 v-test dash shortcut.
So now this is the main folder that has all the other videos in it with the different file formats. Let's go ahead and open our context menu after we have highlighted and have that particular folder into focus.
Applications context menu. To navigate, press up or down arrow. O. Open. O. Open folder location. Browse with Paint Shop Pro. B. Open a new window. E. Open as notebook in OneNote. O. Add to Windows Media Player list. A. Play with Windows Media Player. P. 7-zip submenu. 7. Set a scan destination submenu. S. WinRAR submenu. W. Include in library submenu. I. Restore previous versions. V. Send to submenu. N. Cut. T. Copy. C. Paste. P. Create shortcut. S. Delete. D. Rename. M. Properties. R. Open. O. Open folder location. Browse with open a new window. Open as notebook and add to Windows Media. Play with Windows 7-zip sub. Set a scan WinRAR sub. Include in live. Restore send as cut. T. Escape.
So there was no option to open that in JetAudio. So let's try something real quick
Jet
here.
test 1 of .avi. V-test shortcut.
Let's go ahead and open
Enter.
this.
V-test. Breakfast.21 Jump Street.im.
And let's go ahead and move to file formats that was not supported.
Cut selection to clipboard. Alt F, menu W, folder F. Enter, leaving menus, edit, new folder, type in text. ISO. ISO, enter, items view multi-select list box. ISO, enter, ISO, pasted from clipboard. Items view multi-select list box. 21. V-test, end. The Wedding Singer left bracket 1998 right bracket dot MP4. The Wedding Singer left bracket 1998 right bracket dot AVI. Grownups dot ISO.
So there's the other one.
Cut selection to
We cut, and let's move it.
ISO, enter, ISO. Pasted from clipboard. Grownups dot ISO. Items view breakfast ISO. Breakfast selected. The Wedding. Cut selection to clipboard. Alt F W folder F. Enter, leaving menus, edit at GOOD VIDEOS. Good videos. Enter, items view multi-select list box. Good videos 1 of 5. Enter, good video. Pasted from clipboard. Items view multi-select V-blank ISO. Good video ISO.
Okay, so we created 2 folders and we separated the file formats that did work and the ones that didn't work.
Good videos.
Let's see if there's a option for JetAudio now.
Applications context menu to navigate, press up or down arrow. Open O. Browse with Paint Shop Pro. Open a new window. E. Open as notebook in OneNote. 7-zip submenu. 7. Set a scan destination submenu. Share with submenu. H. WinRAR submenu. W. Restore previous versions. V. JetAudio submenu. J.
Now you can hear there's an option for your JetAudio.
Create JetAudio's album. C.
We press the right arrow button and expand it.
Create JetAudio's albums. Play with JetAudio. P.
We press enter on play with JetAudio, and now it should add all of them files to the JetAudio media player. So we press enter.
Enter, leaving menus. V-test, items view multi-select list box. Space.
So that sounds like the Breakfast Club. Let's see
Application. Exit Jet main win playlist media skin dot preferences dot tool submenu sound slash basic control submenu B.
So with JetAudio in focus, I just opened up my context menu and arrowed until I found
sound slash visualization submenu basic control submenu B.
basic controls. I expand that.
Disk mode alt +1 D. File mode alt +2 checked F. Drive submenu R. Open files slash URL dot control +O. Open URL dot U. Play slash pause space P. Stop escape S. Previous track page up P. Next track page down N.
Okay, so page down is next track.
Previous track page up P.
And take note of how all of these items in here list the hotkeys.
Stop escape S. Previous track, next track page down N.
So we go to next track and press enter. Let's see if that starts the other movie.
Enter, leaving menus, JetAudio.
All right, everybody.
Space.
Pause that, and it sounds like it did. Let's read the title.
Title is left bracket 019 right bracket The Wedding Singer left bracket 1998 right bracket dot AVI.
So that's a .avi. Let's do
Page down.
Up out of here, Chip.
Space.
now that sounds like the same one again, and it is technically the same moving, but let's read it.
Title is left bracket 027 right bracket The Wedding Singer left bracket 1998 right bracket dot MP4.
So that's an MP4, and the first one was a AVI. Let's try the last one here.
Page down. Space. Title is left bracket 032 right bracket breakfast.club.1985.mkv.
Alright, so it looks like it wrapped back around. Let's double check just to make
Page
sure.
down.
Blank. Look at the happy couple.
Page down. Page down. Space.
Yeah, so it added 3 different videos or 3 different file formats. Let's go ahead and escape out of
Alt
this.
F4. V. ISO. Good videos.
Let's open this.
Enter. Shell for blank. Home. The wedding. Breakfast.club.1985.mkv.
So that's one of them.
The wedding singer left bracket 1998 right bracket .avi.
That's 2.
The wedding singer left bracket 1998 right bracket .mp4.
And that's 3 for 3. So there you can see it kind of added all of them. As long as the file format is supported with JetAudio, it would open everything you have in that folder. So, you know, if you accidentally can't get it to open, it's probably just because you have a file extension that's not really supported by default.
V-test. ISO.
Okay, so here we have the ISO files. Now this part of this little tutorial is probably a little bit out of the scope of this project, but I'm going to show you how to open these regardless.
Enter ISO items view multi-select list box not selected 21 Jump Street.im Paint Shop Pro 6.
Alright, so here we are in the virtual type of CD folder, and a virtual CD can be a ISO
Grownups.iso.
like this one, or it can also be another file extension format such as
21 Jump Street.im.
this one. So we open up our context menu.
Applications context print the Omni page 7-zipped open with sub menu 8 mount left parent virtual clone drive right parent M.
So I arrow down to my ISO image mountain utility and press enter.
2. JetAudio playback settings dialog. Sound effect filter is used to apply sound effects such as equalizer when playing DVD. Disable this filter if you can't hear sound while playing video files. You can change these settings later from quote configure DVD options quote sound effect filter. Use sound effect filter checkbox checked. To clear checkmark press spacebar.
Now it already opened it in JetAudio, so we just go in and arrow down here through these settings. And I would recommend maybe the first time you do it, just leave them default and go to OK.
Tab. Do not display this message again. Checkbox not checked. To check press spacebar. Tab. OK button. To activate press spacebar. Space. JetAudio auto-resume dialog. This DVD title can be resumed from the last scene. Please choose option for starting playback. Play DVD title from the beginning. Radio button checked. 1 of 2. To change the selection press up or down. Tab. Do not display this tab. OK button.
So here it's just asking where I want to start the playback from. Since I already opened this once, we started from the beginning. Check that box and tab to the OK button.
Space. Left bracket.
And here it looks like it played.
Space.
Let's see here.
Alt tab. ISO. Items view. Alt tab. Folder view. List view. Alt tab. ISO. Alt tab. Desktop. Alt tab. Left bracket 0 of space.
So we did a Alt tab until we got to the JetAudio window.
Space.
Now, this particular movie, when you open it and press space, it starts playing.
Space.
Back to the ISO folder, and we try the other one. Or actually, first we need to go back.
21 Jump Street.im.
Go back to this one, open our context menu.
Applications content print the Omni page 7 open with sub mount left pair unmount U.
It's important to unmount your CD, because if you don't unmount it, it would be like you physically left your CD in your CD player on your computer. Mount more than one, so you don't really want to have like 5 or 6 CD players with your movies in there,
Mount left unmount U.
So definitely go to unmount.
View multi-select list box. Grownups.iso. WinRAR archive 4.31 GB 2 of 2. Grownups.iso. JetAudio. Playback settings dialog. Sound effect filter is used to apply sound effects such as equalizer when playing DVD. Disable this filter if you can't hear sound while playing video files. You can change these settings later from quote configure DVD options quote. Sound effect filter. Use sound effect filter checkbox checked. To clear checkmark press spacebar.
And I would recommend you just leave this default until kind of you get used to it. We just go and tab to the OK button.
Tab, OK button, space, JetAudio, left bracket.
Alright, and it looks like it kind of starts up playing. Let's see if space will make it go to the next.
Space.
Yeah, you know, some of the problems with them DVD menus is there's a button you physically have to press on the screen, so. But anyhow, it loaded the DVD, so we're just going to close it.
Alt F4.
Well, I appreciate you guys tuning in.